The most basic supernatural explanation is that someone who goes through an NDE is actually experiencing and remembering things that happen to their consciousness. When they are near death, their soul leaves their body and they begin to perceive things that they normally cannot.
The peaceful, calm sensation felt during NDEs may be a coping mechanism triggered by increased levels of endorphins produced in the brain during trauma. Many people experience a strange sense of detachment and lack of emotional response during traumatic events. This is the same effect. NDEs that include visits to heaven or meetings with God could involve a combination of several factors. Faulty sensory input, oxygen deprivation, and endorphin-induced euphoria create a surreal, though realistic, experience. When the subject recalls the encounter later, it has passed through the filter of his conscious mind. Bizarre experiences that seem unexplainable become spirit beings, other dimensions, and conversations with God. Belief in astral projection connects NDEs with other forms of out-of-body experiences. Astral projection is the ability of an astral self to travel outside the body. In an NDE, this astral self, or soul, spontaneously leaves the body and travels freely to other places. A few cases of NDEs seem to offer proof that people actually experienced events from a point of view different from that of their earthly body. People who are unconscious, non-responsive, or had their eyes closed, or have been declared clinically dead, have reported details of procedures done to them and people who were present in the room. Some NDE subjects who suffered from permanent blindness have reportedly been able to identify the color of a doctor's shirt, for example. Medical science offers compelling evidence that many aspects of NDEs are physiological and psychological in nature. Scientists have found that the drugs ketamine and PCP can create sensations in users that are nearly identical to many NDEs. In fact, some users think they are actually dying while on the drug. For those with a strong belief in Christian theology, NDEs represent proof that we have souls, that they continue to exist after we die, and that heaven and hell are real places. Some believe that NDEs are the work of Satan, who seeks to exploit people's vulnerability at the time by appearing as an angel of light. Satan's ultimate reason for this deception is unclear.
I felt I was floating high away from my body. I knew I was dead. I could feel it. I could also feel a sense of peace.
So we might have overlooked the danger of this black clot here. You see this part here. Yeah, it spread into an infection. And Novel was clinically dead for 3 hours. But out of our expectations, she suddenly just woke up. The surgery was successful. So now she is cured.
What did you see when you had your near-death experience? Was it scary at first?
I don't think it was ever actually really scary at any point. It just felt too safe to be scared.
Do you think that heaven is actually real?
Well, I already thought that heaven was real, being a Christian since I was little. but now I believe it 100%.
If there really is a heaven, do you think there is a hell?
Well, I think this is actually a pretty hard question. I mean, part of me believes that God is merciful. The other part of me believes that people actually deserve to go to hell. I mean, I don't think the criminals and murderers should deserve to go to heaven.
Was it scary at first?
I don't think it was ever actually really scary at any point. It just felt too safe to be scared.
Can you describe what Jesus looked like?
Well, I think there's a reason that I don't really remember what he looked like, but I do remember that he was a being of light. He was dressed in white like the others, except he shone brighter.
Did you meet anyone else?
Well, I saw my brother there. He died 2 years ago. He told me that it wasn't time yet and that I should go back, but I didn't want to. That was then when Jesus came. He told me that my parents would be sad and worried if I didn't go back.